Hey there, welcome to Mixar. We want to first thank you for signing up for the beta, and we are really excited to have you on board. I'm Naman, co founder and CEO at Mixar, and I really look forward to having your honest feedback on what you feel about the product. And this is just the start of our mission, and we are still early in our stages, and all the feedback is super helpful for us. Now, let me take you through the application. So, when you open the screen, you will see two options here, General and Blender Legacy. So, you can start with General. Blender Legacy is if you want to open traditional Blender, you don't have to switch anywhere. You get the UI of traditional Blender here directly. So, now you can see four workspaces: AI mode, modeling, UV editing, and texturing. So these three workspaces have all the traditional tool capabilities that were present in Blender 5.0 and along with some major upgrades. So here is the modeling workspace. This is a UV editor. We have made some good updates in the UV editor workspace, and you can see a lot of the features have been added, like texel density checker. There is packing button, you can add images, and yeah, so we have made the UI improvements as well. Coming to the texturing workspace, we have incorporated a layer based interface on top of Blender 5.0's native shader editor, so you get a more familiar interface and easy to do interface in a layered format. So it's you can create your fill layer, you can add your paint layer, you can adjust the channels, so all of that within the texturing workspace. Now coming back to the main AI workspace, here you can see there are three components. One is the viewport, second is a mood board, and third is the chat, like our Mixi agent lies here. So now talking about the mood board first, in the mood board is the idea behind the mood board is that you can do all your conceptualization within the 3D editor. You don't have to leave the space and go somewhere else. So you can upload images, you can even generate images. You just have to open the Pi menu here using the tilde button, and you can explore all the options available. So if click on image generation, I can prompt, so blue alien monkey, and I can press generate. Now it will create an image and add it into the mood board. Yes, so it has added this image here, and you can similarly generate more images. You get access to all the models right now. Gemini Flash, Gemini Pro is live, and you can also set style context for more custom generations. In the mood board, using the Pi menu, you can access all the functionalities. You just have to press the tilde button on your keyboard. So let me show you some of the functionality. So if you select an image, go from to image to 3D, the image will be added as a context, and you can prompt blue alien monkey, and you can then choose the model. So and then press generate, and you'll get a 3D model generated within your viewport. So you'll get access to all the best generative 3D models within your workspace here. Now some of the other features are, let's say you have a specific image here and you want to segment certain part of it. You can use these selection tools. We have box select, lasso select, and a magic select button. You can press open the Pi menu and go to segment to 3D, and then select identify and select, and we have the image masked over here. And then you can use generate scene to create the asset from this image. While the asset is getting generated, let me show you some of the other features. So you can even do look dev. So what does look dev mean? So let's say you have a blockout. I will just remove this cube, add a Suzanne here. So you want to do look dev. So this is a blockout. You want to conceptualize how you want this to look like. Here we have the monkey generated from that segmented image. So I'll just move it ahead. Let me show you some of the other capabilities here. So this is lookdev. So what does lookdev mean? Let's say you have a blockout. You have added this model and you want to conceptualize how it is going to look like from a particular camera view. So either you can place your camera or just adjust the viewport like this and then go to lookdev. You can add a prompt, blue alien monkey, and press enter. So now it has placed a camera, and basis this camera frame, it will give you a 2D render via a diffusion model. So this is more 3D guided diffusion. So that your image generation is guided by the 3D geometry that is there in your viewport. So this way you can go from a 3D blockout to a 2D render very quickly within the workspace. So here you get four options. You can place them around. You can, some of the generation might not be accurate, but some of them are pretty accurate here. So you get four options here, and you can choose any one of them and play around. So all of this are powerful conceptualization tool when you're just ideating and you need quick concepts to share with your clients, with your uh, art director, or anyone within your team. So now coming to lookdev 360. Lookdev 360 is basically PBR map generation. So if you select this and I have a mesh selected here and I prompt blue alien monkey, so it will generate an MR map and a albedo map. So it will basically does a camera projection using diffusion model, and we get a MR and an albedo map to get started with. So you can generate up to 2K quality here, and we are trying to increase the capability more up to 4K. So while this is getting generated, yes. So we have the output here. You can see, if I just go to the render mode. So you have this base map. So now you can even set some of these images as style context and generate and get a more custom refined generation along with your prompt. So yeah, all these capabilities can be accessed directly from the mood board, and mood board becomes the place like a visual canvas for you where you can do all the ideation. You can pass on visual prompts, no more just writing text, and no more switching tabs to going to any other web-based application. Now coming to the Mixi chat here. So here you have three modes: agent, generate, and ask. Ask is basically you have any questions, any doubts, you can ask Mixi and it'll help you answer that. So if you don't know certain things how to use within Blender or within Mixar, you can just ask our agent. Now coming to the agent. So agent does task on your behalf. So think of an agent as a collaborative junior artist or someone who can guide you to do certain things when you don't know it. So you can ask your agent to do UV placements. You can ask your agent to generate a scene and do asset search across your library, plus a lot more. So agent will see a lot of major upgrades soon in the next release, but right now it works decently well on some of the low hanging capabilities like UV placement and other things. So now talking about the agent, we'll just type up the prompt in the right hand side chat window at the bottom prompt bar. So here you can see I've imported a model of a robot, and I'm giving a prompt distribute all UV islands across UDIM tiles based on a material type. So essentially grouping UV islands basis the material types across all the four UDIM tiles. So let's now see what the agent does. So agent has given us a plan, and I have pressed one and click the approve button, and now The agent will start executing the plan. At the bottom left corner, I've opened up the UV editor just to show you the action happening live. Otherwise, in the AI canvas, usually by default, it's the mood board. So here we see, like, I think the agent has moved, created a new Udemy tile and moved some of the islands. There goes another two tiles. And here you go. It's done. So that's how we envision Mixi doing things for you on your behalf in your 3D editor. So the vision for us is to give you the power of Blender, the speed of AI, and end the grunt work that you do in your existing 3D workflow. So as I said earlier, we'll see major updates in the agent coming soon. But we would love for you to test it out. Tell us what you would want Mixi to do for you, and yeah, looking forward to inputs from you guys. Thank you. Have a great day.